Hello everyone. In this video, I will explain you the concept of speed and average speed. So, let us discuss about the same. Some vehicles run faster than others. To find out which of the two vehicles is moving faster, we generally compare the distances moved by them in a certain fixed interval of time. So for the same, I have considered here two cars, car A and car B. They both are moving on a road, and let us assume that car A is traveling a distance of say 10 kilometers and car B has traveled a distance of 6 kilometers after 5 minutes. So this means that car A has covered larger distance than car B in the same interval of time of 5 minutes. So this means that car A is running faster than car B. Now we use the scientific term speed to distinguish between fast and slow. The distance traveled by an object in 1 unit time is called its speed. So we can write down that speed is equivalent to distance traveled by an object divided by the time taken by the object to cover that distance. Now, SI unit of speed will be equivalent to SI unit of distance divided by unit of time. Now we know that SI unit of distance is meter, SI unit of time is second. So SI unit of speed becomes meter per second. There are other units also, like if the distance traveled is given in centimeters, time is in seconds, so the unit can be centimeter per second. Another unit can be meter per minute. Another unit can be kilometer per hour. For example, the speed of a car or any other vehicle can be measured in terms of kilometer per hour. Now, vehicles such as car, scooter, etc., when they are moving on the road, they seldom move with the constant speed. During their journey, the speed may either increase or it may decrease, or it can even become zero at places like red light. So, under that condition, we calculate the total distance covered by that vehicle and divide it by the total time taken. And this will give us the value of the average speed, because the average speed of a moving vehicle may be different for different interval of time. Now, speed is equivalent to distance covered divided by time taken. Using the same formula, you can get the numericals when these two are given and you are supposed to calculate the speed. Another thing can be that you are supposed to calculate the distance covered by an object when speed and time is given. So in that case, the distance traveled will be equivalent to speed into time taken. Third form of relationship it can be that Distance covered is given to you, speed of the moving vehicle is given to you, and you are supposed to calculate the time taken. So in that case, the time taken will be equivalent to distance traveled by an object divided by the speed. Now let us solve a question. A boy riding a bicycle covers a distance of 10 meters in 4 seconds. What is the speed of the boy? So here you will start your answer with what all is given to you in the question first. So the distance covered is given as 10 meters. Time taken is given as 4 seconds. And we know that speed is equivalent to distance covered divided by time taken. So 10 divided by 4. So it will give you 2.5. Now here unit of distance is in meters. Time is given in seconds. So the unit becomes meter per second. So the answer is speed is 2.5 meter per second. Now here is one more numerical for practice. A girl takes 15 minutes from her house to reach her school on her cycle. If the speed is 2 meters per second, calculate the distance between her house and school. So let us start with this. So let us assume that this is the house and this is the school. So we have to calculate the total distance between the house and the school. Speed is given as 2 meters per second and she is taking time which is given in minutes. Right. So here we need to first convert minutes into seconds, as the unit for speed is given as meter per second. So first we will try to convert minutes into seconds. So first we will mention what all is given to us. Speed is given as 2 meters per second. Time taken is 15 minutes and we want to convert it into seconds. So it will be 15 into 60 seconds. So we will not calculate it as of now. Now we want to calculate the distance traveled. So distance traveled by her, that is the distance between the house and the school, will be equivalent to speed into time. Speed is 2, time is 15 into 60. And this gives us answer as 1800 meters. So this is the distance between the house and the school. A simple way to remember how to do the conversion of the units. So on the extreme left hand side, I am going to write down the bigger units, and on the extreme right hand side, I am going to write down the small units. So I am starting with the distance first. So kilometer, meter, centimeter, millimeter. Now whenever I want to change from a bigger unit to a smaller unit, from a bigger unit to a smaller unit, I have to multiply. This is the sign for multiplication. So 1 kilometer has got 1000 meters. So I need to multiply it by 1000. If I have to convert meter into centimeter, I have to multiply it by 100. If I have to convert centimeter into millimeter, I have to multiply it by 10. Now if I have to change smaller unit into a bigger unit, then I have to divide. Divided by the same number, I divide it by 10. Millimeter will get converted into centimeter. Centimeter can be converted into meter by dividing it by 100. We can convert meter into kilometer by dividing it by 1000. Similarly, for time also we can write down hour, minutes and seconds. So again, bigger unit, smaller unit, still smaller unit. If I want to convert bigger into smaller, as I have told you earlier, I need to multiply. If I want to convert smaller into bigger, I need to divide. Now 1 hour has got 60 minutes, so I need to multiply it by 60. 1 minute has got 60 seconds, multiply it by 60. You will get conversion of minutes into seconds. If I want to convert seconds into minutes, then I need to divide it by 60. If I want to convert minutes into hours, divide it by 60. And if I want to convert hours directly into seconds, hours directly into seconds, so 60 and 60, it is coming 2 times, so 60 multiplied by 60. So this is a simple way which you should learn and understand how to convert the units from bigger one to smaller and from smaller ones to the bigger ones. Thank you.